Morning Gamer, it is Thursday, October 29th, 2020. Thanks for being with us, Gaming Morning Show. He is Sean, I am Ryan, wherever you may be. We are with you for the next 3 hours. That is exciting because we like people, and without people, we would be lonely, and that's what matters. Good morning, Sean.
Good morning.
How are you doing today?
I'm a little tired this morning, but that's what coffee's for.
Coffee makes everything better, right?
Nah.
Go ahead and send me a little bit more. We got an interview coming up today with Phoebe Wall-Howard, a reporter for Detroit Free Press, going to be talking about the Ford F-150, which is the newest iteration of the long-running truck series for Ford, but it has a whole bunch of video game influence. We'll find out exactly what that means. We got This Day in Gaming History, Morning Gaming News. It's going to be a good day. I'm excited for it.
You know how in the 8 o'clock hour we now have the gaming morning show, Morning Gaming Renews?
Mm-hmm.
And in the 7 o'clock hour we have sports. And now, I think in the 8 o'clock hour, we should have just a small news resports.
News resports. I don't know what that means.
It's like a news report,
A news report about resports.
but it's a resport.
Did you watch any sports last night?
Last night, no. I watched the Game 6 World Series. That was the night before, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you watched the Dodgers win a title?
The days are blurring together. Yeah, I did. I watched all of the... No, I think I watched half of the 8th inning and all of the 9th inning.
That's weird. Yeah, I was pretty impressed by the World Series.
Yeah. No, it was pretty good. I wish I had watched more, but that's how it goes. Good for the Dodgers.
First title since '88.
That's huge.
Yeah, I can't believe it. I mean, that's such a long drought for a team not to have a World Series championship, but for some reason that happened to the Dodgers. Clayton Kershaw can no longer be the one who's like, hey, he hasn't won a title in forever, so congratulations to him. That's pretty big news. Let's see. Let's put the chat on the screen so they can participate. Timbers! There was Timbers soccer, I'm guessing, last night. The Portland Timbers.
Soccer, I've heard of this.
Have you ever been to a Timbers game or any professional soccer game?
Yeah, I've been to one soccer game, and it was a Timbers game. And we sat, I forget what it's called, but we sat in the rowdy section. Because I went with my friend Tony, who sometimes Colty Vibes hops in the chat. He gets season tickets every year, and he took me to one game. And it was a lot of fun. I eventually learned all of the chats and songs and chants and songs, not chats.
Chats and songs.
We did
and chats and songs
too,
and chats and songs and chats and songs and chats and songs. I
The
heard
Army, that's right.
I heard last night my whole family, other than me, came over for dinner because we were working on some gaming morning show stuff, and then they all left, and I was going to come over, but then I got sucked into some gaming morning show stuff, so I didn't end up coming over. I heard my son was giving Grandpa some looks. I'm watching you, Grandpa. Don't make any moves.
It was more like this, though.
So he was like somewhere between a I'm watching you and a salute.
It was very aggressive. We also discovered, for me the first time, but I'm sure the girls knew about this, all the kids that like broccoli were like mowing down on this broccoli. Oh, this broccoli's so good. It's like, yeah, because Grandma made it and she put a pound of butter in it. Because that's how she makes vegetables.
All it takes is a little butter. Yeah, Hofbrew has apparently sat in the Timbers Army before. My best soccer story still has to do with pre-Sounders becoming MLS, is going to a Seattle Sounders game back in like 2004, and they had nobody in CenturyLink Field, or at the time it was Quest Field, but the same venue in which the Sounders play now and the Seahawks. Holy cow, the difference that like 3 years made. I mean, it went no, it was longer than that. It was about 5 years. That made, you know, from being non-MLS to going to MLS, and then now that Pacific Northwest, whether you're in Portland, Seattle, or if you're up in Vancouver, in British Columbia, they pack the house when it comes to soccer. It is absolutely nuts. So I just remember, like, we're 4 rows up midfield in CenturyLink Field. It was crazy. We got this day in gaming history. We got some birthdays to celebrate. So if you have a birthday that you want to celebrate with us, let us know in the chat. My friend Jeff, who was the kid who I grew up with and would always hate losing video games to me, he has been really trying to get into Apex because I think he wants to play games together. So he's now, quote unquote, practicing. Because we played last night for like 30 minutes. I was so tired. I was like, I gotta go to bed. And all of a sudden he's like, okay, well, I'm gonna keep practicing. And I'm like, damn, we're really gonna get deep into this Apex world, he and I. But they have a new character coming out. Horizon, as a trailer launched a couple days ago with like the story side trailer, and then yesterday they had more of like the reveal trailer for what the new season's gonna be like, and then soon you'll actually get like a gameplay trailer with Horizon. But looks like kind of an anti-gravity character, which will be kind of fun. So
Nice. When does the next season start?
a week from yesterday, so it'll be November 4th. I have the day off, so I'm going to be focused a little bit on that. That'll be fun.
Nice.
So we'll talk probably more about Apex on November 4th. If you don't do it, then I'm going to do it. So I've become like your Apex correspondent.
Perfect.
Gaming Morning Show 613. We're asking you about our topic of the day. It has to do with the internet. Because without the internet, this show would not be possible. Today is Internet Day. What is your earliest memory of the internet? That's something we want to know. I remember getting a laptop computer in the mid-90s, and it had a modem built right into it. So I could be in my room and search the internet from a laptop. That was my earliest internet memory. Dial up.
So my dad works in software, and we had the internet for a long time because he worked from home before.
Left.
It was he's in Michelin. That's the one. We had the internet for a long time before it was a thing that I used. But I do remember getting on. It was AOL at the time, and getting on when he wasn't around because I knew his password because his password was the same for everything. And goofing off in like chat rooms and looking up stuff and doing nothing in particular. But those were the days. Ooh, nice try.
Netscape Navigator from Hofbrew.
Nice.
It is kind of crazy to think of how, the actual like browsers have changed so much, and which one was popular and which one people used. That's a grenade. I'm scared. Oh god, he's right in front of me.
Ooh. I'm glad you guys are doing something.
Well, that was the difference yesterday. You were the one doing everything, so.
Yeah, at least there's two of you. I'm gonna help now.
I can help. I'm gonna try to go get that skull.
This one?
This work?
2 wins down. Stay on them.
We are the champions. Oh wait, we haven't won yet.
I booped him in the head.
Boop. Oh jeez, he's hiding.
Uh-oh.
He meleeed me. Left tires.
Get ready. We're going back in.
We're all gonna go stay. Oh, and so are they.
Everybody, get up.
That's
Nice.
a win. Let's get back
Look at
up
that.
there.
Sorry,
That was an interesting round.
I'm making stream adjustments on the fly here, so I got a little distracted in that last round. Not gonna lie.
You gotta be careful when you start messing with things midstream. You might get it all over the place. They're all right side again.
Yeah, on the stairs they got me.
I'm
What
not
happened?
brave this one.
Weren't
Get
we up
ready
like
to go
4-1,
back out.
4-0, something like that?
No, we've been back and forth.
Back and forth and back and forth, back and forth and back and forth. And then the other part of that question about the internet is, you know, what don't we have today that you're just like, we should absolutely have that?
Yeah, I don't have anything good for that question.
Oh no, he saw me first? What?
Ooh.
I had the flank on them, hardcore. Yeah, right here, he just... I don't know how he knew I was there. Netscape
lucky.
Navigate.
Forward.
Okay, there's one more on the right side. I got one of them. Nice.
I was concerned about that.
Nice work.
I smell blood.
And I'm interested to see too, like, all the promises of like 5G, right? Is that actually going to be able to happen? It just seems kind of far-fetched to me, but
Yeah,
just the
I
new.
feel like every network updates like that, I feel life-changing, and then like a week goes by and you're like, oh, no, it just feels like it always feels. I don't know why that is, because it's not. Like, it's a huge update. Maybe it's the fact that, like, as we increase our speed, we increase our demands on that speed, and so it eventually just kind of feels same-ish.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's right. It's with everything that goes up, so does the demand, for sure. So that's a good point. He's Sean, I'm Ryan, Gaming Morning Show. 6:20 West Coast time and 9:20 on the East Coast. We got This Day in Gaming History interview with Phoebe Wall-Howard of the Detroit Free Press coming up at 7:25. Expected to join us live, talk about the Ford F-150 and how video game influenced its design. And of course, shortly, the Gaming Morning Show morning gaming news. And somewhere in here, my understanding is I'm supposed to fit in a sports pre-news? What'd you call it?
No, in the 8 o'clock hour, it's just a news report.
News for sports. Write it on the rundown. Ship it. That's good stuff. It is National Internet Day. Netscape Navigator was my nickname in high school. You knew all of the Netscapes. Oh, I didn't put my iPad back up again. I even brought it in here this time, but I didn't actually throw it onto my holster. What am I doing? I'm falling apart.
Such a rookie. You've done this before.
The hardest part is trying to, like, I have one of those, like, pincher tripod holder things for the iPad. And the hardest part is it's at the base of the cameras. And so each time that I try to pull it apart, I have to make sure I'm not moving the cameras. So it's just, like, the most strenuous. Feel like the Hulk. Also tomorrow, we didn't mention this yet, Christopher Bird from the Washington Post scheduled to join us as well, talking about a mashup, if you will, where interactive art and video games mash up. So that's coming up tomorrow on Gaming Morning Show.
Going poorly.
Oh, on the boxes, back right.
Okay, and there's a guy camping on the left side. That's fun.
Let's go, teammate!
Okay, well, they're gonna have a camp off.
Let's
10
go.
seconds.
Teammate. Let's go.
Ooh boy.
We'll get to Gaming Morning Show morning gaming news
Objective on the
at
field. Go get it.
10:30 this morning. Whoa.
We're holding on the objective.
They played soccer.
Shake it off.
But
Focus
that
on
was-
the next round.
That was something.
Nice try, Swex.
All right. So don't let him be last alive.
Hey, as long as he wins. You got your toggled?
Oh yeah.
Okay, back left for
Love
sure. You got him.
Nice.
Oh, I just
Nice
missed
try.
my hip fire. So close. Honestly, I went to run for the skull and
Yeah. It's just bad timing.
Triggers pulled. Let's go.
yeah, I remember being so excited for internet access, like America Online, chat rooms. Oh, jeez. Back right. I just missed all my shots.
Losing ground. Let's take it back.
This is going poorly.
I just couldn't shoot. The gun is so bad for me. The other one that I had too, I remember first year of college. That's probably second year of college. Internet access was super available on campus if you had a cord. But like wireless internet was not a thing.
I remember my first and 3 years, freshman through junior year of college, connecting to Wi-Fi was
10 seconds.
really complicated because you had to set up. There was just like a bunch to set up for the Wi-Fi, and that was my primary job when I did tech support at the beginning of the year, my junior year, was just getting people set up on Wi-Fi. It was just so needlessly complicated, and then they fixed it in senior year. You could just connect to Wi-Fi like a normal person.
Sean was taking like under the table payments for internet connectivity. It's like, yeah, sure, I'll set up your Wi-Fi. It's gonna cost you though. There.
Taking the advantage.
Cool.
Make sure
I'll
we
take care of this myself.
Well, I shot at lots of people. Shot at him there. Shot at him right there.
I just went
Like, I was
for
like just a breath behind
I
you.
just used my snipe shotgun the way it was intended, was just aim at their heads. Okay, this guy's gonna go up on the boxes again. No, maybe not. Now he is. Oh, I missed that time. Oh, someone's under the chairs or the trucks. Oh, Specs almost had him. You got him, bud. Nice tries. I don't know why that was plural.
Take it back.
Did he take multiple tries?
He tried. He stopped trying. When he tried again.
Well, if at first you don't succeed,
Take this
Tries.
round. We stay alive.
tries again. Oh, I'm reloading an MP5. I'll be with you in a couple hours. Let's go, Swax. Nice tries. Nice tries. He took off like right away. He's not even in the final standings. It's like I want to forget this game ever happened in my memory. Gaming Morning Show 6:27 West Coast time. I am Ryan. He is Sean. 9:27 on the East. Again, stick around. Phoebe coming up next hour. Talking F-150 from the Detroit Free Press. She's an auto industry reporter there. We got news on bold new hockey jerseys And a soccer coach in the fictional world gets his contract renewed. That's a tease. We got this day in gaming history birthdays coming up. If you have your birthday to celebrate, please let us know in the chat. But right now, it is time to head to the newsroom. And this is an area where I got to make sure I do this. Head to the newsroom and we talk in depth about the latest headlines of the day affecting the video game world with hashtag video game expert. Here's Sean.
Good morning. Today is Thursday, October 29th, 2020, and this is your Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News. We got some fun stuff today. First up, we got announced the November PlayStation Plus free games of the month, and some new PlayStation Plus collection details, which are the new games for everyone for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 owners in November. You have Middle-earth: Shadow of War, which is a Lord of the Rings game, and Hollow Knight Void Heart Edition, which was a really cute indie game platformer, definitely worth checking out. One that I wanted to play, and now I can because it was free. And surprising a lot of people, new for PlayStation Plus members who own the PlayStation 5, starting November 12th when the PlayStation 5 comes out, is Bug Snacks, which looks really cute and like a lot of fun. And that game's also going to be available through January 4th, 2021. So if you don't get a PlayStation 5 in November, you'll still get a chance to pick this up. And it'll act like all the other PlayStation Plus games, where once you have it forever, as long as you have a PlayStation Plus account. The PlayStation Plus collection was what they announced during their PlayStation 5 reveal event, with 20 generation-defining games included with your PlayStation Plus account on PlayStation 5 at no extra cost. So all of these games will be available for no extra cost if you have a PlayStation Plus account. So making that account very worth the price.
So are they going to go ahead and include a PlayStation 5 with the November PlayStation Plus games? Does that just automatically come with it now?
It's just right in the mail.
That's awesome. I love it. What a great company Sony is.
So of the PlayStation Plus collection games, I'm not going to read through them all, but you have some hits such as God of War, Infamous Second Son, The Last of Us Remastered, Uncharted 4. You got some Fallout 4, Mortal Kombat 10, Resident Evil 7, Biohazard. There's a lot of good games in there. If you had a PlayStation 5 and a PlayStation Plus account, you're going to be, and you haven't played a bunch of these, you're going to be solid for months and months. So that's pretty exciting for someone who maybe didn't have a PlayStation 4 and is picking up the PlayStation 5 after being away from the PlayStation ecosystem for a while. Like, that's such a huge deal. So that's cool. Next up, we have some Microsoft news, because Microsoft is funny, and they saw your memes about how the Xbox Series X looks like a fridge, and so they made an Xbox Series X fridge. It looks like an Xbox Series X, but it's a fully functional, full-size fridge that they will be giving away in the hashtag XSX Fridge Sweeps. So follow and retweet that hashtag if you want a chance to win the Xbox Series X fridge. It looks super cool.
Yeah, I actually thought I saw like iJustine or someone do that the other day too, so I didn't realize that Microsoft was either in on it or is also doing it, right? But that's kind of funny. It actually looks really cool. The neat thing that they did branding wise is the inside of it is that neon Xbox green. It looks like.
Yeah,
that would be pretty cool.
It looks super rad, and I hope it goes to some Xbox and Microsoft super fan, because this would be great in like the background of a stream somewhere. And last news story of the day, Chris Lee, head of 343 Industries studio over at Microsoft, departs the company following the Halo Infinite delay. The story broke yesterday. No specific reason why he departed, and he is still with the with Microsoft as a company. He's just not part of 343 Industries anymore. So the director at that studio has left. He was in charge. He was heading the Halo Infinite project for the last 2 years as director, and he says, I quote, "I have stepped back from Infinite and I am looking forward to future opportunities. I believe in the team and I'm confident they will deliver a great game, and now is a good time for me to step away." Wow. So there's a chance that that's true, and the game's was delayed, but it's on its way to being done. He feels like he doesn't need to be there to see it through anymore, and he has something else coming up that he's more excited about. Or there's a chance that there was some backlash about the delay and not getting things done on time when this was supposed to be their big flagship launch of a new console game, and now they don't have that. So interesting. So we'll see what comes next from Chris Lee. And always last but never least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News with the world-renowned segment within a segment. This is what's out today. We have a long list, and I cut some things down out of this list. Big game. We're going to start with this. Watch Dogs Legion out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. I've played the other two Watch Dogs games, so I will probably play this at some point. But I kind of want to wait for the PlayStation 5.
Yeah, we retweeted the Game Fanatics as one of their reporters had done a lot of work with this game. On the GameFanatics.com, they have walkthroughs and those kind of things right now already for it, but it looks like a pretty neat game. I saw Darkness 429 actually playing it this morning on Facebook Gaming. I thought about watching it, but I'm waiting either to see how soon you have a chance to do something for maybe GMS After Dark, and if nothing else, I'll watch the VODs for Darkness. That's how I watched Last of Us Part 2. He's a very good streamer when it comes to trying to watch a game that's a single player game that he's playing by himself, right? So I enjoyed watching it last time, and I might do that again.
Nice. Pacer out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. Crimson Clover World Explosion out on Switch. Yuppie Psycho out on Switch. Barbarian out on Switch. D Yabatanian out on Switch. Wallachia Reign of Dracula out on Switch. Red Rope Don't Fall Behind out on Switch. Hashtag Halloween Super Puzzles Dream.
Oh no, Switch. You have that one wrong. I'm sorry. That looks like # Halloween, because no one would put a hashtag in their game title. That's kind of cool. I like that. That's great.
So if you want to hashtag that game, you have to hashtag Halloween. Super Puzzle Pack out on Switch. Detective Puzz out on Switch. Tram Sim out on PC. Teardown out on PC. And Stirring Abyss out on PC. And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning goes to none other than Diamond Girl, An Earnest Education in Love out on Switch.
Diamond Girl, An Earnest Education in Love. Wow.
You heard it here first.
I just put up a retweet of that. It looks like specifically in the title there are stars. So
Naturally.
Between Diamond Girl and An Earnest Education in Love, there is a star. There's also a star after love. And I'm trying to figure out if that is in fact the requirement for this title, because it is also on the actual Nintendo release website, which I can't get my camera to focus on, but there's stars there too. That's cool.
Did they dot any of the I's with hearts?
Not in the title, and no, not in the art either. So a missed opportunity perhaps there. But it looks like a love story game. I like it. But I can't spoil things for you. I forgot. Diamond Girl, An Earnest Education in Love. The one advantage it has going for possibly being our name of the month, which we will release at the end of the month, is that it's on Switch. And since we haven't unburied the Xbox yet, any leads on the Xbox's whereabouts?
After Well, having rearranged all the boxes in here, I don't recall seeing the box that says Xbox, which leads me to believe it is in fact in the garage.
Venture into the garage.
Oh, I don't want to go out there.
Find us our Xbox so we can play Hexagroove Tactical DJ. That was the Xbox game, right? That's the one we're waiting on? Or is it the other one from last month?
It's the one from last month, I believe.
Gosh, I can't remember what it is. Oh, Shotgun Farmers. Yeah.
Hexagroove was on Switch.
Yeah, there we go. We got This Day in Gaming History coming up. We'll celebrate some birthdays with you. Also some celebrity birthdays. Someone from the Bad Boys franchise is having a birthday today.
What you gonna do?
Not that Bad Boy. Well, I guess they did sing that
When they
song.
come for you.
Yeah, that's true. They did sing that song. Man, how did we get Stack again? Man.
Yeah, it's like these maps are stacked against us.
Gunfight. Eliminate all enemies or capture the overtime flag to win.
Couldn't do it.
Oh, look, he's breakdancing. No, he's all done breakdancing.
I think you were just lying to me. Oh, jeez, they're just... Everyone hides in this map all of a sudden. Why is this happening? I heard him with grenades. Ugh. Back right.
That went poorly.
Shake it off. Focus on the next round.
All right.
All right.
He's ready for some Fall Guys.
You sounded like Bruce Springsteen there for a second. All right. Oh, yeah. Woo-hoo. That guy got shot a lot. He's still there. He was just sitting there behind the box. Oh my gosh, I am so surprised. I didn't expect that.
10 seconds.
Nice work.
That's the way. On to the next round.
Okay, get that handrail.
Right, move your ass.
I don't want a pistol.
We should have won the games where we didn't have just a pistol. He beat me.
Uh-oh.
He beats me.
Keep at it.
Straight up. Pay him. Pay that man his money. We should just watch Rounders. We should just stop and watch Rounders.
we should do a watch along. Haha, I got him with my knife. Didn't get him with my knife.
He's right back there. And then, yeah. I don't know how good of a try it was. I think he was tailing me for a while. I tried to do knife, and I shouldn't have. Hi!
right in the throat.
Head in. Stay frosty.
Well, this will go about the same.
Moderately well. Oh, behind me.
One round gone.
Shotgun is so stupid. Oh, and he's a spinner.
I'm a little concerned about our stream. Are we still on? Check, 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 check. I gotta troubleshoot. I gotta troubleshoot.
On to the next round. Pick it up.
Looks like we might be stuck. What is going on? Oh, nope, we might be back. Everything's probably fine.
Nice.
Let's send them home. We're down on match point. We need a win.
Okay. Nice work.
2 wins down.
Cool.
Keep up the pressure.
I'm gonna pretend like I helped that time.
They win this, they win it all. Time to push. All we've got. Keep moving.
Nice work.
3 up, 3 down. Keep going. Down to this round. Push them back.
Boop 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 boop. You need one of those skulls so bad. Nice. God.
10 seconds.
Wow.
4 win streak. Let's see 5.
It's an interesting round. Like I was so scared. Ryan, I miss you.
I think we're somewhere between like getting the stream back and not getting it back at all. Like it's like such a pivotal moment. I can't figure out anything else I can do to try to make it work. So we do have a new follower, which I'll tell you about shortly. Uh-oh. Oh, that's good actually. Yes, we win. All right, it looks like the stream is back. We got Hip Fishing following, which I am super appreciative of. Gaming Morning Show. All right, thanks for being with us. Gaming Morning Show for Thursday, October 29th, 2020. We're on usually Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific Time. Phoebe Wall-Howard set to join us coming up a little bit later in the show. Let me make sure that's working. I think we got it back. I think we're okay. I just don't know if everything that's supposed to be working. Let's test that one and see. This day in gaming history and Gaming Morning Show. Chat's still here. I appreciate it. Gaming Morning Show birthdays coming up. We'll celebrate birthdays with you. Okay, I think we got the stream back. I just don't know what happened to our alerts, which I can completely live with. How are you doing? You're just checking phone messages. We got all sorts of stuff going on. It's chaotic this morning. All right, let's go back to gameplay. We're playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare Gunfight. This is the way the show works is we have some different segments, and then in between we play some games.
Sometimes.
I just saw the. Sorry, I saw your solid stretch. That's some nice work you did just now.
I'm real sleepy. I'm sore. More than anything, I'm sore. I've done too much work. But hey, we have bar stools.
Do you really?
Yeah, they're great.
Maybe that's why you're sore, is you spent so much time sitting on the bar stools.
I did spend too much time putting them together on the ground. Oh, I thought I had him.
Let's take it back.
Yeah, like on the ground, putting all 4 of them together, and that didn't help my already sore back.
Well, Hip Fishing, I hope that again, thank you for the follow, and I hope that the alert went off when it was supposed to, not just when I replayed it, because I think our alerts now are... Oh, that's going to hurt. This guy's going to shoot me. Oh, he was back there. I was like, where's those shots coming from? But he didn't hit me, so I never got the hit marker until I'd flipped myself around. That was unfortunate timing.
Triggers pulled. Let's go.
Boo. Boo.
Oh, you like this weapon. Don't give me that.
Boo. There were two of them. There weren't supposed to be two of them. Wherever he has 28 health.
Oh, I hit him. He's over there in the house.
He has 27 health. Can't watch this other guy.
He is there. He's blending in. Everything was fine. There was no panic on my part whatsoever.
Nice.
Oh, that's why that keeps coming up. Okay. Well, at least I've solved another question that I've had for quite some time. So every time that I change my zoom in on my rundown to 80%, I trigger the alert that is triggered by the 8. Behind you. And behind me and behind everyone.
Pudding.
Oh my gosh, that makes so much more sense, because I used to always get the alerts that would come up, the teases that would come up with 7 and 5, and that's because I used to change it to 75%. Oh my gosh, I'm just seeing it. I'm seeing it so clearly all of a sudden. That's you? Or somebody?
I'm dead.
Oh, he's just hiding? No, he did drop down. Okay. I can live with that.
Nice. The other guy is 43.
Why is it that you and I can't have, like, our best games at the same time?
Nice work. Yeah, it's just not allowed.
Apparently.
We would dominate too much. That was a good pattern.
All right, we've only played 5 rounds. I feel like we've been on this map for a half hour. Oh, I missed my jump. Bummer. That's gonna come back to haunt me.
Ugh, come on.
I missed a whole bunch of shots.
Ugh.
You're right. He shoots in a pattern.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. You're welcome. Knew exactly where someone was going. I just lost the battle. Get the skull. He's got 32. There's a skull above you. He's there. He's on the flick. Enemy on the objective.
Bummer.
They got the objective. Tough day.
He blended in with the scarecrow.
Switching sides.
He sure did.
He sure
Down to
did.
this round. Push them back.
He was smarter than me. You're fine. Go XG. You got this. It's fine. You're good. You're good. 6:52 West Coast time, 9:52 Eastern time. He is Sean. I am Ryan. Thanks for being with us. Gaming Morning Show, Facebook Gaming, on Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. Coming up next hour, Phoebe Howard to join us. That's about 30 minutes from now. Talk about the Ford F-150 and video game influence. Later on the show, sports! We'll also have this day in gaming history. Actually, we're going to do that now. What's the other thing that we usually do? Oh, yeah, we usually have a list, but we don't have that because we have the interview today. So there you go. Let's do celebrity birthdays. Your birthdays as well. Put them in the chat if you have someone you would like to celebrate a birthday with. We would like to celebrate with you as well. Some of the celebrity birthdays today. Richard Dreyfuss turned 73. We're going to need a bigger boat. Wasn't he Jaws, right?
Sure.
I'm pretty sure Richard Dreyfuss was, because I think he's memed, if I remember correctly. So,
yeah.
Man, what is causing my extra CPU usage that is usually not there? That's what I would like to know. Let's see. Richard Dreyfuss turns 73 today. Who else? Rufus Sewell turns 53. Was in the marvelous Mrs. Maisel, which I have not watched on Amazon Prime. Winona Ryder turns 49 today. Gabrielle Union, there you go, the Bad Boys tie. 48 years old today. She has a new series out with Jessica Alba on Fox. Cannot remember what it's called. I think it's like LA's Finest or something like that. But yeah, she's back on TV, which is cool. Also, she was in the Union. Or not the Union. She is Union. Faculty. Remember? Didn't we talk about that the other day?
We did talk about that the
Yeah.
other day.
Okay. Because I remember she was in Bring It On, but I did not remember that she was in Faculty. India Easley turns 27 today. Some other birthdays of note, whether historical or otherwise. Tracy Ellis Ross, the actor, turns 48 today. Melba Moore, the actress singer, 75 today. Won a Tony Award for Best Performance by a featured actress in a musical for her role in Pure Lee. Actor Tracy Ellis Ross, 48. Randy Jackson, 59. Chris Baio of Vampire Weekend is 36. Peter Timmons of Cowboy Junkies, 55. Steve Kellogg of Wild Horses, 64. And Dan Castellaneta. Castellaneta?
I think it's a yes sound. Castellaneta. Yeah.
From The Simpsons is 63. I can't remember. I think voice actor, so I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
What role is Dan? Does Dan play Homer? Yep. Yeah, he's the voice of Homer.
Yeah. Okay. I think he does Homer and then like a million other. Him and I can't think of the other guy's name now. The two of them do like 90% of that show.
Sonny Osborne from the Osborne Brothers is 83. The cartoonist for Ziggy, Tom Wilson, is 63 today. So there's some of the celebrity birthdays. Any birthdays in the chat? No. Okay. Moving on. This day in gaming history, 1988, Sega introduced Mega Drive, a modem in Japan. Man, that's a fun one to have on National Internet Day, isn't it?
I wonder what the price was. Last time we talked about it, network drive is what, $300?
Probably $487,000. 1993, Konami released Dracula X for PC in Japan. SNK of Japan shuts down the company. They were best known for Neo Geo arcade and home games. That was in 2001. Grand Theft Auto Vice City came out the following year for PS2 from Take-Two Interactive. Same year, Fantasy, Phantasy, Star Online, Episode 1 and 2 came out for GameCube. So according to this from kpolson.com, Episode 1 had the numeric 1. Episode 2 used Roman numerals. But it was the same release. That's kind of fun. $39.99, and it had an online mode. This is back in 2002. You could access for $9 per month. Not bad pricing. LucasArts released Gladius in 2003. The following year, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas came out for PS2 in the UK. It set a record for sales, for what it's worth. 2009, Microsoft Game Studios released Forza Motorsport 3. That was for Xbox 360. What else? Oh, and then last but not least, in 2009, the Golden Joystick Awards are held for games from May 2008 to 2009, and a whole bunch of things won things, including the ultimate game, which is Fallout 3. Did you ever play Fallout?
No.
Was that Xbox
No.
only, or is that just not of interest?
It's just I never got into them, and it's not typically the type of game I would get into. Neat stories, but yeah, just hasn't called me.
It calls him.
But hey, this Call of Duty World at War and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, you should keep an eye on those.
You think they might take off?
Oh, they might.
I'm Googling because there's something I want to know. I'm going to play one more gunfight game, and then we'll take our break, come back next hour, like I said, interview with Phoebe, and then we will have sports in the following hour. Didn't watch any games or anything last night. I mostly just played the Apex, but I can tell you this. The Dallas Stars have some pretty bold new uniforms. According to Matthew DeFranks, who writes about the Stars for Dallas Morning News, radically modern, this is his quote, next generation, and, I like the third one, screw the rules. In order for it to really pop and give it something that had never been done before, which was a big impetus for this, we thought neon, is how he either quoted somebody else or said it himself. This was from his Twitter account. The neon green fit, which the team will wear 12 of 15 times next season, is drawing strong reactions.
They're something. They are something.
Oh, so there. I think the alerts are finally going off now. Yep, Hip Fishing has followed us on Twitch. Thanks. There we go. I was trying to figure out how to reset those. So, all right. Yep. In the chat, you can see those new uniforms from the Dallas Stars. They are there. Hey, look, we're back in Verdansk Stadium.
Huzzah.
Hands up down. Go.
Sorry.
Someone's going middle for sure.
2 on the left.
Your allies are gone. It's up to you.
Ooh, nice. Nice cover.
I got one.
If you
That was
understand,
awesome.
you can fight. Get
For
ready.
how not great that was looking. You did well.
Your support got me through it. Well, these guys play different, which is fun, because usually everyone just holds one of the alleys.
Ow. Alright, I need that skull.
He's behind me.
I
Isn't he?
need that skull. No, I'm with you.
One round finished. Do not
Oh,
let
our
them breathe.
teammate left.
Why?
Nice.
Did we do something? Teammate, come back.
Show them what
We
do.
were just too good, apparently.
Teammate, come back. We didn't mean what we said, even though I didn't say anything. Skull. No, I needed the skull. Back right box. Back right box.
Oh,
Not
bull.
done yet. Make it happen.
Bologna. A whole lot of bologna.
We 2v2 now? Old school.
I like how it doesn't even have like the bar for the other person's name. I got shot from the side. He's middle if you get the other guy. He's working to the middle. He should be to your left.
They're making us fight for it. Give it to them.
Yeah, I like how, yeah, it dropped one on each, so it's like, fine. We'll keep it that way.
Kill some
Did someone
more.
get kicked?
Nice, nice.
Imagine their third teammate's like, you don't get to play anymore.
Coming to you in the middle.
I'm stuck on the soccer ball. Oh, he was the other way. He's to your right. Oh, no, he's behind you, but...
I see you.
Nice work.
Have the advantage. Keep pushing.
Whew, I'm tired. So much running.
Keeps going and going and going and running.
I really wanted to circle around and get your skull. I'm glad I did, but turns out he wasn't looking at me anyway.
With like uniform design, are you a traditionalist?
Yes, but I also like things that are new and different. So it's complicated.
No, it's pretty straightforward. You like new and old, and you poke them in the face.
Moving down. Keep up the pressure.
I'm a traditionalist. I will not change my ways unless there's something like new and exciting. Then I'm kind of on board. That's super fun.
I think I like new and different, unless it's like specifically USC. Like if they ever did anything that
That hurt real bad.
new and non-traditional, I would not be a fan. Oh boy. I wish that skull also reloaded my gun for me.
That'd be so fun. Automatic reload with the skull. And that's why I asked, because I know you're a USC football fan, so I don't think I'd ever want to see USC change its uniform, except for maybe like once a year.
The other thing that I'd be very upset if USC ever did is put names on the back of their jerseys, because they're one of now, I think, only 2 teams that have never done that. And I'd be upset if they did that. I'd rather them have like a crazy alternate jersey once a year than to put names on the back.
Tight up or it's over.
He went middle.
He's gonna be behind me, isn't he? Oh, I found him. Left mid. He tried to run.
No mistake. This
Nice
round
work.
is ours.
He was so scared.
Those boxes, though.
Why can't we just get into the running car?
Time to push.
It's the best commercial on TV. Oh, now this time he got me in the exact same way. He's back there somewhere. He's not near you. Now who knows? Stupid soccer ball. Aw, nice try.
He was camping so hard.
He was. Oh, man. Oh, a gaming morning show continues after a coffee break. It is Thursday, October 29th, 2020. We're about 20 minutes away from talking to Phoebe Wall-Howard of Detroit Free Press, automotive industry reporter. We'll see how video games and the F-150 had a baby, and now it's your truck. I feel like I'm on the teases today.
Big baby.
We got sports. It's a big baby. We got sports coming up in the 7 o'clock hour as well. We want to hear from you. Let us know what you're up to on this Internet Day. The internet didn't come out on this day. It's not an anniversary. It's just National Internet Day. So hashtag Internet Day. What is your earliest memory of the internet? What do you think we should have already that we just don't have yet? We'll talk about a renewed series from Apple TV coming up next hour. Strong demand for the iPhone 12 reportedly surprised Apple. That's the story that we'll have next hour as well. He's Sean. I'm Ryan. We're on Facebook Gaming, YouTube, Twitch, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Stick with us. More to come. Thursday's edition of Gaming Morning Show.
infinite, into the infinite. Thoughts and every price, tired news around my eyes. Fake your blend and roll the dice as you make your sacrifice. I'm your muse and you're my rise to our favorite paradise. Taking my hand only twice. We can't run out of time into the infinite. You're my rise, I'm your favorite paradise. All good vibes, never outside. And every price, tired news around my eyes. Fake your plan and roll the dice as you make your sacrifice. I'm your muse and you're my vice to our favorite paradise. Taking my hand only twice till we can't run out of time. Into the infinite fire and you're my vice. I'm your favorite paradise. All good vibes, never outside. Fire and you're my vice. I'm your favorite paradise. We all good vibes, we'll never run out of time. Infinite.
Morning Gamer Gaming Morning Show continues on Thursday, October 29th, 2020. It is Sean and Ryan. Coming up this hour, we'll talk to Phoebe Wall-Howard of Detroit Free Press about how video game design influenced the new Ford F-150. America's truck. I like truck commercials because of deep voices. I'm a deep voice voiceover guy. I like the movie trailer guy for sure. You know, that in a world where the Dallas Stars buck the trend of hockey jersey or sweater design. 2 men, 1 winner. I don't really have movie trailer voice. I don't have the deep enough voice. But nonetheless, we try. Let's talk about one thing I teased in the last hour, as we have sports coming up later this hour. Ted Lasso has been renewed from Apple. The TV show on Apple TV Plus has Jason Sudeikis in it. I have not seen it, but apparently there's already been an early season 3 renewal for the show. Isn't the premise of the show that Jason Sudeikis' character was a football coach in the United States, and then something happened where he got banned, and so he ended up going to coach a soccer team in England or overseas somewhere? That's what I think I understand is the premise for this show on Apple TV Plus. It's number 1 in comedy across all 50 countries that Apple TV is in, so they've already decided to move it forward. It's drawn 25% new viewers to the service since August 14th, so that's not bad. Excuse me. I had something in my teeth and it was bothering me. So that's something that's happened on Apple TV. I haven't watched much Apple TV stuff other than... Oh, okay, the alerts. Other than the... Good Morning Show, right? Was it just the Good Morning Show? That was the Jennifer Aniston, Steve Carell series with Reese Witherspoon. I started to watch the one that Hofbrew brought up yesterday, the Mythical Quest or Mythic's Quest or something like that, and just could not get into it. It didn't hook me. But I am interested. Yesterday we talked about Cyberpunk 2077 having a lot of issues with crunch. And I'm learning about what crunch is in the development world because I didn't know what it was. And so, that's something I might tune into, like some of the episodes surrounding that. Maybe that sucks me more in to Mythic's Quest or whatever. Raven's Quest, Mythical Quest. I can't remember what it was called. But it's got the guy from Always Sunny in it. That's what I remember. So, all right, welcome back to Gaming Morning Show. Sean and Ryan. We're going to play some game, and then we have the Phoebe Wall-Howard interview coming up in just a little bit. I need to warn you, I was going to text you, the one thing that we have that I haven't figured out, Sean, is when we do get Phoebe on, I don't know if you're going to have an echo or not when you're talking. So just be aware that that might happen, and that's our worst-case scenario. So,
Sounds good.
Let's see. Check. I was getting some of my feedback again on your Discord side. Now you can't hear me at all, right? No? Nothing? How about here? Can you hear me at all?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll do that. All right, yeah, so what else we got? Oh, yeah, have you watched Ted Lasso on Apple TV Plus? Do you have Apple TV Plus?
No, we don't have Apple TV Plus. And I have not watched it.
Man, I wish I could log on to... the Apple or the Disney Plus on my phone because that would be so great to be able to watch Hamilton on my phone. I want to watch all the videos kind of on demand, but because we're definitely not sharing a login, I can't do that. So super sad. Soup's
sad. So I've discovered in Verdansk Stadium that when I'm not doing well 3v3, I still can do well 2v2.
Gunfight. Eliminate all enemies or capture the overtime flag to win.
So we just got to get rid of these extra people.
My FX is down for the way that you monitor me, right? So you're not sending me anything on that pot back?
Correct.
Kill them all or die.
Go ahead and churn your side down after this round, and then I'll churn myself up to you.
One round finished. Do not
Alright, can
let
you still
them
hear
win.
me? Okay. Yeah, if you've never seen the show before, so we're a gaming morning show, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. And we're a morning radio show that plays games. So if you've ever watched any or listened to any FM radio and you've heard them play music before. That's what we do, except instead of music, we play games.
If you can stand, you can fight. Get ready.
Sometimes we do.
Oh, so did you see that clip I shared yesterday? I'm playing Apex, and I'm trying to just talk to
No mistakes, no
chat,
prisoners.
and I said something about hitting a button, and it turned chat off or something interesting. It had something to do with that. And at that time, I happened to hit my trigger, and so I just made a random shot while talking, and it made me jump.
Yeah, I did see that.
I like to stay middle a lot. Oh man,
Oh, that was lame.
he saved his teammate.
They're making us fight for it. Give it
You're
to
gonna
them.
kill that guy and get skull, be the hero. I don't know what our teammate was doing.
He was reloading his rocket launcher, which is important.
Kill them all or die trying.
Statement stinks.
I don't think we're gonna ever get a third. You're so critical of our teammates. Oh, he's behind me. Ah, I can't believe I missed that shot. What happened
One
there?
round means nothing. Prepare
Well,
to
I
fight.
shot at my teammate and then he just didn't do anything. You know, there was a guy behind me. I just watched. Here we go. My teammate's life.
That is the way. On to the next round.
I did it. I shot him on the top of the head.
Right on the top of the
Advance.
noggin. Nice knife, whoever threw that.
It was me, and then I did that.
Man, there's somebody always underneath there.
On to the next round. Pick it up.
Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom.
I tried to knife, it was a bad choice.
Yeah, I didn't get the lucky knife.
On to the next round. Pick it up.
Well, that could have gone better.
No store.
It's
Take this
fine.
round. We stay alive.
Toggle sight.
Love it. Okay, 2 going right.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. What the
Time
heck?
out! Time out!
That was so weird.
And
I
such
don't-
bad timing because you had that guy coming down the stairs and you're like, no, I'm waiting for the guy to come around the corner.
That was dumb.
Oh, that's ball game.
Should play better.
It happens. It's Gaming Morning Show continuing on Tuesday, October 29th, 2020. You think that's so funny, don't you?
OCTOPER. R.
It's October
R.
29th. It's an important distinction for sure. Oh my gosh.
I love it.
That's good. Gaming Morning Show, as I mentioned, continuing on this Thursday, October 29th. Coming up later in this hour, we'll have sports. We'll talk about some of the headlines going on through sports. Next hour, Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming Re-News, recap some of the headlines from the course of the day. And then we talked about the Dallas Stars having some new jerseys, Ted Lasso getting renewed. I have that story about Apple being kind of surprised about its iPhone 12 demand as well. But here's what we're going to try to do now, is we're going to try to bring in our guest for today. I'm going to talk about the world of the auto industry colliding with the world of the truck industry. So we welcome in Phoebe Wall-Howard to the show, Gaming Morning Show for this Thursday. And Phoebe, I'm going to be honest with you. We're going to try to make sure that we're doing our best technically. This is the first time we're doing a phone call, but welcome into the Gaming Morning Show. Appreciate you taking time to talk to us today. And when you look at this story that you profiled, how the F-150 kind of merged with the video game industry, what were some of the neatest parts that you discovered in this story?
So the most incredible thing, again, is not just the value of the video game skill, but the idea that the top-selling pickup truck in America is incorporating it. So what they've done is they're going ahead, and the digital cluster behind the steering wheel when you're in the driver's seat, all of that will have color elements and avatars that make reading the weather and having your vehicle change all activity to accommodate power using avatar and color. And the guy who did this, Mark Seach, did this for oil rigs so that you could see, again, video gaming skill applied to oil rigs out in the ocean. But it's to look and get information in a rapid situation. So one, either you're driving, you're on mountains, you're in the sand. But more importantly, a lot of these trucks are used by construction workers and others. And they have to monitor the power and do things in real time, and that the only way they can convey a massive amount of information is through icons and color. And again, they're bringing in whole teams of video gamers and video game designers because, as they describe it, these are the experts on emotion and intuitive design in automobiles and trucks.
One thing that I found interesting is this truck, is the best-selling truck series in the country. So you're getting trucks sold in different parts of the nation, which I imagine means that, like, the range of the way that the video game influence and the digital design for, like, dashboards and such, there's a wide variety of ways that they had to kind of represent that, I imagine.
There's a wide variety, but also let me just give you a glimpse of one thing. I'm working on a story this morning where I just interviewed a truck buyer, and he just dropped $60,000 sight unseen on a new Ram because he likes the video game feel of it. So he bought a new pickup, and I said, can you talk to me about the power? Can you talk to me about the towing? Can you talk to me about the feel of the seats? And he said, I'm going to talk to you about the color and the pictures on the screens. That's why I bought this truck.
Wow.
So this is, again, the emotion that's connected here. And tell me again your question, because you asked me specifically about the 150. But this is kind of amazing to be tracking it in real time with consumers, that they're connecting with the feel of a video game.
We're talking to Phoebe Wall-Howard on Gaming Morning Show about the way that the Ford F-150 was influenced by video game design, and you talk specifically about Mark Sick, who is your feature point in this particular story that we'll link in the chat so that everybody can take a look at it. You're an auto industry reporter, so I guess my next question has to do with technology and the way that technology might be influencing design more now than ever before. For what it's worth, today is Internet Day, and so kind of celebrating everything that is the internet. So how are you seeing influences in a lot of different ways when it comes to technology in autos?
So what's interesting in the auto industry is when they do consumer surveys, and we analyze this and look at this, it is the single. You buy a truck on design, but you keep a truck based on your digital experience. And so that's how important this is. And like I said, recruiting people out of the video game industry is a top priority right now. But it's also the most challenging for the industry because they have the most problems in this area. So, for example, one thing that Mark Seach told me, this is a guy who's trained at MIT, has phenomenal background. Again, first he worked at in video games in Silicon Valley and is now in Detroit. But he said when you're doing the video game stuff, you're battling monsters in the cold. And so you make decisions on how to react in a video game. I need to go get my coat. I need to get boots. I need to do things in the game intuitively and quickly. And he said that sort of visualization is what's translating to vehicle design now, what you can convey on the screen to change people's behavior in the car and behind the wheel.
So let's close with this. Are you a video game player yourself?
No, I am not. And one of my best friends, we have a friend of the family who was just recruited, who's a professional video gamer. And I've never known about that before. So it's a whole world that's opening up to me and I'm learning more about. But the idea that you're recruited like the NHL and the NFL for professional gaming is something that we're covering more and more in the business department, not in sports, which is a whole different area of expertise. But video gaming is now bleeding into everything and dominating so much from a financial standpoint.
So with that said then, with you not being a gamer...
I'm sorry?
Sorry, with you not being a gamer then, I'm curious how, I guess, intuitive are some of these concepts that, Mark put into this truck? Does it just kind of make sense even to the non-gamer world?
It totally makes sense in the non-gamer world, and that's what's so incredible. When we did this story, we had no idea how it would resonate, and the emails and calls that I had from all over the country were from people who don't have gaming backgrounds and now understand how that sort of design and experience, may have gaming backgrounds but more primitive than, sort of what is known today. I think the gaming sophistication today is just inconceivable to many. But this is the most, when you talk to the investment industry analysts, they're talking to you about these designs in these vehicles that the auto executives are saying these people are our top recruits. This is our top priority. And this goes, this is really what's going to separate products in the future. It's colors, it's the boldness of color, it's how color changes on your screen. The images with the story really look like video games, and it's really quite astonishing.
Well, Phoebe, we certainly appreciate you reaching out because this was super interesting to us, even more so now that we have a chance to talk to you on the show. I'm going to ask one technical question because you're our first phone interview. Did you get some feedback at times on your side of the line?
No, you're completely clear. There's no feedback, and it just is a really clean.
Oh my gosh!
Signal.
It actually worked. I was not sure when we made the phone number, so thanks so much for calling in. I'm happy that this radio interview went well, because I know sometimes that's not always the case. Phoebe Wall-Howard, thanks so much for joining us on GMS today.
It's a pleasure. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
That's Phoebe Wall-Howard, Detroit Free Press, and a fun conversation to learn about like a different side of the industry, right? That's not something that's always the case, Sean, is having an opportunity to see how video game design influences something as, I guess, every day as an automobile, right? Like, that's something that at this point, you look at the world and we're obviously completely used to cars, right? But now they're evolving in this design element, which I thought was neat.
Yeah, for sure. And, it reminds me of previous conversation we had, the uniform renaissance of we're going to put out these new flashy uniforms that are going to draw on the young crowd because it's harkening back to styles that you see in stuff like the video game industry. And that really resonates with, younger generations and generations that are coming into the age of buying trucks and buying brand new cars. So it reminds me a lot of that, of like, you know, they're looking for stylistically something different than what has been there before.
We are trying to do more interviews. I mean, that's a huge part of what we hope this show will be. Phoebe was kind enough to take the time to join us all the way from Detroit. She had some breaking news things that came up that she had to reschedule to today, and yet kind enough to give us some time and some insight onto the show. I can't wait to watch back on that interview and see how well it went technically. If you're in the chat, I would love to know. I'm pretty concerned about how many skip frames I'm getting this morning, so I'm super aware of that. Like, I keep looking at everything and I'm a little paranoid at this point, but if it was still something that came through okay on the other side, you know, definitely let us know, because that's just helpful to make sure that we have everything in place technically with the equipment that we have. Yeah, it's neat to hear a non-gamer perspective too on that, you know, because that was a question I had prepared. As she said yes, like, yeah, how neat is it to see video games? So she's like, no, I don't play games, you know, how intuitive. And then she went into that realm of, yeah, I mean, people are getting recruited to play video games, including in her own family, which is pretty neat. So Gaming Morning Show now 7:34 on the West Coast, 10:34 on the East. Coming up tomorrow, we are going to have Christopher Bird, who's the lead video game critic for the Washington Post. We're going to talk about a game called Promessa, which is really a cool artistic game. It's kind of this cross between video games and interactive art. So we'll find out more about what that means with Christopher coming up tomorrow on Gaming Morning Show. You can find us on Twitter at WatchGMS. He is sports.gaming. Sean is. I am Hefty Goof. We're on Facebook Gaming, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv, plus streaming on our Twitch channel as well. So there's strong demand for the Apple iPhone 12. This story comes from Ben Lovejoy of 9 to 5 Mac. And the headline is what caught me. I mean, it literally says, strong demand for the iPhone 12 Pro reportedly surprised Apple. And I see some of the notes in here, but it makes me wonder, is that something that isn't too surprising, considering the fact that, like, maybe they didn't offer a whole lot of innovation in the iPhone 12, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, well, people aren't going to buy this. We just kind of rolled it out. You know, they did the best we could during the pandemic, and now they're like, no, actually, we kind of really want it.
Yeah, I wonder if it's that, or if it's you know, they were expecting maybe less demand because of the pandemic itself, and people are, you know, this is a luxury item, this isn't a necessity, and so maybe people are going to be skipping upgrades this year just to save money. But no, people want their iPhones.
Are you going to get it?
Yeah, I mean, we upgrade every year because it nothing changes our monthly price. So yeah, it'll be nice. Get some new cameras. I'm toying with the idea of getting the Pro Max. It's been a couple generations since I've gotten the larger phone, but it has that sensor shift on the camera, and that sounds pretty cool.
I need to go through and update all of my Adobe apps, because they've had some new technology now where, like, you can make faces that weren't looking a certain direction look a different direction. You can take somebody, a guy who I follow at Harvard who does most of their broadcast, Emory, took a shot of his sideline reporter holding his microphone with his mic flag, and he kind of had more of a subtle smile on his face, and he made him have a big old grin. And he said this is amazing and scary, because it took him 3 minutes to modify in a realistic looking way what this person looked like. So yeah, kind of crazy. We got another, oh, go ahead.
A similar technology in the latest iOS update is when you're FaceTiming and you're looking down at your screen, or their screen even, it adjusts so it looks like you're looking at the camera.
Smart.
Which is cool but creepy.
Yeah. You worry about it from a manipulation standpoint, right? Were you ever able to hear the interview?
It cut out in and out really bad for me. I was starting to be able to piece things together just from context. But
Okay. Well, the good news is to hear that it worked really well on Phoebe's end. I mean, that's the number one thing, but clearly I got to figure out how to get the return feedback to you. So
no.
I as well am out. I equally am out of the airplane with you. Oh, I'm falling into a sea of polygons. There it goes. There's the texture. That was interesting.
This is- that's below.
Okay, there's a person right across from me. Oh, I don't have my...
I'm taking fire.
I don't have my thing. Yeah, there we go.
Spotted.
Dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Pushing him. He's broken.
Ah, I just missed a whole bunch.
That was weird too, because the scav seems to be glitched.
Your teammate is a zombie.
Um,
Help them regain their humanity.
Because it appeared to be on the roof, but it wasn't on the roof.
Lots of vials, lots of vials, lots of vials. Yes. I outraced a zombie for him. Alright, I'm with you. I'm gonna land here.
Moving up there.
Gonna go to the bone and try to get some files.
I'd like to go down here, please. No, let me jump.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Okay, someone's showing up on my building. I'd rather have
Ow.
that.
Watch out for that tree. George of the jungle. Oh,
All that's left. Get it done.
Like how dead? Like zombie dead or like really dead? No, 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 no.
Did you get jump scared?
Got my first jump scare, and I just thought about it. That's the only reason I didn't scream like the highest pitched scream you've ever heard, because
We wanted the high pitch scream.
oh god, that's a zombie. Oh god.
And we
followed-
never played this mode again.
He followed me in there. So the only reason I didn't scream as loudly as I could is because I had thought the moment I clicked the button, I was like, oh, I have to be prepared for a jump scare. And I was able to turn away. I've clipped everything about what just happened now. But that zombie actually scared me because I didn't even think like anyone was close to me. So that was a little terrifying.
There's a team over there.
And he never played this mode again.
Oh,
Alright, I gotta go.
you're
get
in a no man's
that one.
land for vials.
that one and that one. I usually always have one of my back buttons assigned to vials, or to pinging, excuse me, but it's still on Apex mode. I really need to make it so that my Apex ping is also just the Warzone ping, and then I don't have to worry about it. Should I go ride the subway as a zombie?
Yeah, for sure, that'd be really fun to watch.
I think I've already done that, to be honest. Oh, look at that.
Those are us.
That might be us from the beginning, yep. I just injected us into us.
Gross.
Do I have anything that's worth getting? Oh, there's a scav right there. Oh, that was interesting. I landed on a pole.
Supply box ready.
Oh, well, good.
I see the device.
Nice.
We need eyes. Send that recon.
UAV entering
Tried to
the
put my
AO.
gun away. You still can't do that?
People over there. Someone over there. There's a bunch of people in and around hospital.
advised, UAV is
Come on, give me enough to get you back. I'm scared. I'm scared, Sean.
Someone in the ravine. There you
Oh my gosh, this is a war zone.
go. It's the name of the game.
I really wish I could have
Roll
killed
credits.
that zombie, but when I saw roll credits, but when I saw everybody to my right, I'm like, I'm not messing with that. I'm just running as fast as I can. I'm running just as fast as I can, holding on to Sean's hope of coming back. I found the last scav. Now where is the buy?
Contract updated. New objective identified.
It's right in front of me. I still don't have enough money. What the hell is going on?
Going in.
Oh, there's one more scav.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if I had gotten that right? Just come on, $500 in here. Nope. And I'm not going in there if you paid me. Come on, big money, no whammies. No one can see me. I am a ghost, even though I'm not ghosted.
Contract complete.
Nice.
All supply boxes located.
Run, 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 run. Do we have a loadout anywhere?
Regain their humanity.
No.
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
Alright. Hey, look, a gun.
That might just
Loadout
be
drop
here.
headed your
There
way.
we go. Let's do that.
Visual on
Could
care
go wrong.
package.
I'm gonna get ghost though. I have enough decent guns.
I'll get those two.
Really wish my ghost loadout wasn't just a SKS. Gotta fix that. An SKS is gonna do me no good right now. Oh
Oh,
god.
I see a zombie.
Is he attacking you?
Zombie. Nope. Yes. Got
Nice.
this. Oh man, the money he had though.
Well, that's why I wish I'd killed that one that I was shooting at when the Armada showed up.
Oh, someone's behind you. Team white.
Thank you.
Still remain. Plenty of targets.
Okay, I'm ghosted now.
Same.
But you're not gonna ghost me, right?
I might. We'll see.
We're in the safe zone. Get ready for a fight.
Okay, rooftop looks clear, but there are like 3,000 loadouts up here, so we could be getting some foot traffic. We have so much money. There's a buy. I want to go to that buy.
Sure.
Okay, it's to the northeast.
Oh, my client is hard. There we go. Can I shoot? There's motion at the front door.
So Sean installed a new doorbell on his front door, and it is constantly going off. Get some good stuff. I dropped my money too, but it always plays this chime, and it's like motion at the front door. I'm like, is there motion at the front door, Sean?
There's
I
a
guess-
UAV for you.
Thank you. Did you pop one already?
Friendly UAV overhead.
Okay. Looking right at that one.
Yep.
Should be coming right through here. Yep, he should be right here. He is.
Set and charge.
He's gonna be it. He's trying to drop shot. Team wiped.
Behind your back. And by your back. And I have his back.
I put a bouncing Betty on his stuff.
Nice. Down.
Okay.
We need eyes. Send that reaper.
UAV entering the AO.
Okay, someone's coming straight at us.
I've been hit.
Down.
Gosh dang it.
Cover behind us. Go.
You'll be right. I'll fix it.
Someone's flying in on the red roof.
Yeah, red roof. Thank you.
Getting his stuff, plating up.
Enemy soldier incoming.
There's a satchel here if you need it.
Ooh, I'll take that.
Enemy UAV
Zombie,
overhead.
right in front of me.
Get him.
Yep. Okay, gonna go
Gas is inbound. Marking new
buy more
safe zone.
UAV. Did you get shot at?
Requesting recon. Scan for
Nope.
targets.
Heal, heal. Yep, there's someone shooting from red roof.
Alright, I'm gonna go back inside.
He's broken, he's right there.
Contact.
I don't want to get locked into him. There's also someone to our left. We also have to get in the zone.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
I'm gonna meet you on the other side.
There's a self-revive right here.
Spare medical here.
Do you have a UAV still?
Yes.
Will you pop it, please?
Friendly UAV overhead.
Okay, watch our left.
Losing
Right
ground.
there.
Oh, crossing the road over there.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
there's
shoot,
no
I'm just
idea
gonna
over
run.
here.
Yeah, he's still there. Let's cut him off at behind
Get
gas
to the safe
station.
zone.
I'll wrap around. Finding stuff to go. Come around behind him.
Yeah, I'm here.
He pinched
Cover
the
me.
lid. Gotcha.
I need those
Enemy
plates.
UAV
Oh,
overhead.
satchel, perfect. Oh, that's scary. There's a UAV there too. There's a zombie. Zombie. Oh god. Oh god.
Oh, I'm down. There's two zombies.
Right.
Ah. There was just a lot. My heart beats. What is my heartbeat? This game mode's a lot.
Doom the remains of the dead to regain your humanity.
Just like this one.
Ah, I died. No, it's only 60 beats permitted. I'm fine. Oh, game over. It's over.
Tu es toujours là, rien ne change, on ne s'oublie pas.
Gaming Morning Show continues. Thanks for hanging out with us. 7:51 on the West Coast, 10:51 on the East. In case you missed it, we had Phoebe Wall-Howard of Detroit Free Press on earlier. We'll take a look at the interview. We'll post it up on our YouTube page after the fact. You can also find us on Twitter at WatchGMS. It's time for sports. Sports. You did watch, you said most of Game 6 of the World Series a couple nights ago.
Yeah, I watched a couple innings at least.
What'd you think?
It was good. I mean, I love the end of the World Series. There's just so much drama. The crowd's into it. The pitcher's taking like 5 times as long with every pitch because you can tell he's just trying to like calm himself down. Like it's great. I love it.
Yeah, I agree. I think the one thing about postseason baseball is I can't watch all of it, and I can't even. I actually think you said it exactly right. Like I can't watch Game 1, Game 2, but once things start to really mount pressure-wise, I don't know if there is anything better than postseason hockey and postseason baseball, because those two sports, the runs and the goals, they're so hard to get by that point, right? So
It's interesting because I feel like the Super Bowl, for example, the Super Bowl itself has so much that goes into it, but once the game starts, it just feels like a football game, which is great because I love watching football games. But like if you just threw on, with no context, if you just threw on like a couple drives from the Super Bowl and a couple drives from a mid-season game, it feels the same. But you throw on a clip from, Game 7 of the World Series, it feels different. The gameplay feels different, and I love it. It's so cool.
Speaking of the World Series, Justin Turner has been ruled to have violated coronavirus protocols. The commissioner's office said it is starting a full investigation. He was pulled out of the World Series in the 7th inning because Major League Baseball was notified that he had a positive coronavirus test. And then he went into quarantine inside the stadium. But after the Dodgers won the World Series, he came back out and participated in all of the post-game events without a mask, is one thing that they noted in an earlier article. He took down his mask. He posed for a team photo, according to the Associated Press. He is going to be a free agent. His contract expired following the victory. That's kind of fun writing right there. Let's see. What else is going on? Houston Rockets and Steven Silas have an agreement. So the Dallas assistant will replace Mike D'Antoni as the coach. Let's see. Paul Silas's son is who Steven Silas is. Also, Daryl Morey decided not to return as the GM for the Houston Rockets. 76ers have advanced negotiations with former Rockets GM Daryl Morey. So they're looking at Morey to possibly be president of basketball operations. Boston Marathon organizers say the 2021 race won't be ran on Patriots Day because of the pandemic. So the second straight year it'll be moved from April. Auto racing Kyle Larson will be back in NASCAR next season. He'll drive the number 5 Chevy for Hendrick Motorsports. And that is some of your sports headlines at 7:55 a.m. Pacific time. Yeah, I mean, the only other piece of sports-related news is this Dallas Stars story. Did you see the uniforms?
Yeah, I pulled up the link you provided. They
Positive, negative?
What was that?
Positive, negative?
I mean, they look cool. I want to see them on the ice. Because I'm going to pull it back up so I can look at it. So all of the pictures of them are done in this like black box with like bright white lights. And they look super cool. Those uniforms are going to look so different on white ice. And I worry, well, worry is a strong word for a team I don't care about. But I'm interested to see if the neon has the same effect on white ice. Like, it looks super neon and kind of glow in the dark against a dark background with bright lights on it. It's going to look so different in game.
I think hockey is one area where this actually could work because of that. So I kind of agree with you that because in hockey you have the contrast of colors with the ice, I think this might be one area where like employing this tactic is more welcoming to me than, say, when the Oregon Ducks, whip out neon colors and stuff on a football field. So
Gunfight.
I'm on board.
Eliminate all enemies
Yeah,
or
I'll check it
capture
out.
the overtime flag to win.
It is interesting too that they're doing this following a Western Conference Finals appearance too.
So here's the conundrum. What do we do on Hill with 3 people?
Let's see what Mole Daddy does. See if he comes.
I'm going this way.
No mistakes, no prisoners.
Yeah, he's not going to go for it.
Where'd you go? We
I'm
could still
hiding
play
behind
2v3.
But it just puts him out by himself against 3 people.
Hopefully I completed that reload, because otherwise it's going to be another hour and a half. Hit.
10 seconds.
This is going to work.
There's one
We're
house.
securing the objective.
right behind him. It was
Job well
great.
done.
All right. Let's see if he gets the.
Moving here.
He won't. He's gonna play. See, I feel bad doing our normal tactic, and it's just making our teammate
Okay.
run by himself. They
Look at
ruined
you.
Hill.
Look at you. And this is how Sean's teammate heart grew 3 sizes that day.
I never said I don't care about my teammates. They just should play better.
Nope, I looked the wrong way. All right, here's what I want you to do. This start of this next round, I need you to go. Start of the next round, I need you to go right to whatever side you're on of me, and I need you to shoot your gun as close to me as possible. So if you're on my right side, get to my right side closer, because I want to make sure that these are mapping the right way.
Sounds good. Oh,
Let's try it.
One round means nothing. Prepare to fight.
right, a foot spoon.
Old foot spleen.
No mistakes. No prisoners.
Okay, so which side are you? Yeah, so come to my left side. That's right. It's a 3v1. So. Nope, I don't think there's any directional audio at all.
We win.
Groundhog
out.
Day in the ravine.
No one likes to.
Even our friend quit.
I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it.
Maybe they knew that you couldn't stay for.
Good work. We expect great
Maybe they
things
knew
from
you couldn't stay for the 3rd hour, and they're like, "Well, I know Sean's got to go, so."
Well, we're 1-0 on Hill.
1-1-1-0. Is that like October 29th, 2020? Gaming Morning Show. We'll have the GMS Gaming Hour coming up next hour. More focus on gameplay, but still lots of focus on the good stuff. My double use of focus there is just outstanding copywriting. You can hire me. Find me at Hefty Goof.
More focus on the gameplay without sacrificing the good stuff.
Or more focus on the gameplay with slightly less focus. The Ford F-150. The best
You heard
truck
it.
in America. Slightly better than last year.
You heard it here first. Gameplay guaranteed in the 3rd hour.
Oh, God. Could you imagine if that's what we make the gaming hour? Hey, remember all that crap we were talking about with gameplay not guaranteed? Just wait. Just you wait. 8 o'clock on the nose, West Coast time, 11 o'clock on the East. Sean, have a great rest of your Thursday. We will miss you dearly.
I'll see you tomorrow morning.
All right, that's Sean. You can find him sports.gaming on Twitter. I am Ryan. I am Hefty Goof on Twitter. We will talk more about the interview we had with Phoebe Wall-Howard earlier in the show, Detroit Free Press, as the influence of video games in the design of the Ford F-150. And I really did enjoy, she really went broader than just the article, which I don't know if we linked. Let me do that really quick. Right here. I go here. So this is the article that she wrote for Detroit Free Press. That's not the button I must push. Ugh. There we go. So yeah, if you haven't read it, designers past in video games help shape technology in new Ford F-150. So that is the article right there. I'll make sure to put that into the future links that we shared while the interview is going on. I think it went pretty well, but I'm going to watch the VOD to know for sure. The computer today has just not been at its best, so I definitely have had a lot more stalls than I had wished. But we'll change that in the next hour, as it is the GMS Gaming Hour when we come back. Thursday, October 29th, 2020. Thanks for being with us on Gaming Morning Show, Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. We'll be right back.
Running from the real thing, drinking on. Don't know what you're thinking, you don't really in the middle of this long, long road. Past all these years, you give me chills. And now it's time to be clear. We got a story to share with the world. This is just to breathe. When we go through all of these adventures, you and me are filled with joyous pleasure. I like the way you describe passion. It's nothing brighter than love of you, yeah. Now it's time to be clear, yeah. We got a story to share with the world. This is just
Morning Gamer Gaming Morning Show continues. It is Thursday, October 29th, 2020. Thanks for being with us wherever you may be. I am Ryan. You can find us on Twitter at WatchGMS. We are streaming on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. We had a lot of fun. I took a little bit longer during that coffee break to check the interview that we had earlier with Phoebe Wall-Howard. You could tell that my streaming PC had some issues visually, but the audio came through fine, and unfortunately a lot more of the stalling on our end, but we'll be able to get that corrected. Yeah, I should have done that. I was just trying to think of what I could have done to make it better. Just kill all the Google Chrome stuff I got going on. I really need to get a second option for keeping track of things, or look into a used video card. Maybe that's the right move. Maybe. Yeah, used video card that'll actually work with our motherboard. Because right now, I've looked at like rebuilding our PC, and I'd love to, but just the cost right now is not something that I'm interested in doing. If you didn't see it, tomorrow we have Christopher Bird joining us from the Washington Post. We'll talk about Promesa, which is a video game that he reviewed for the Washington Post. It's got a very unique interactive art feel to it. And the nice thing about talking to Christopher is the best thing about my personality that I think lends itself to the journalism field, which I've never really called myself a journalist. I've primarily been a play-by-play broadcaster my whole life. But the curiosity, always being interested in why things are happening or why people are interested in what they're interested, that kind of drives me. Christopher knows more about art than I could even fathom myself ever learning. Seriously, a significantly more a significant more knowledge than I have currently. So a fraction, like I have an itty bitty, like 1/1000th of a feel for it. But one thing that we'll ask him is how people like me, who don't have an art background, can interpret art. So that's one thing we'll ask Christopher tomorrow on the show, 8:20 Pacific time. So it would be in this hour coming up tomorrow. It is Internet Day, so we're asking what is your earliest memory of the internet, and what we do not have in the world today that you would expect us to have. That kind of went back to the first hour I brought this up with Sean. I think about the world of like 5G, right? Like 5G seems like simultaneously unfathomable, but also then like, well, yeah, like when we thought of the internet and it showed up, for me, my first memories of the internet really have to do with kind of the mid-90s. So like when we first got the internet, I was like, yeah, this would be great to be able to remotely control things in the future. And now 5G is going to be able to do those kind of things, which is just absolutely bonkers for my brain to realize. So it'll be neat. It'll be neat for sure. All right. What do we got going on? Gonna play some Apex. This hour we have our gaming morning show, Morning Gaming Renews. It's all coming up. Gaming morning show.
You're falling for me already.
GMS Gaming Hour is active. We gotta fix our titles. Oh, we do have a third person. I wasn't sure if that was going to be the case. Where are we going? What are we doing? Alright, I'm gonna go over here. Oh, I didn't make the jump. Oh, that's unfortunate. Especially because it sounds like there's people here with us. Oh, if you're watching in chat and you know for sure that I can... Oh my gosh, I can't believe I lost that guy. I don't know how I didn't hit him with that bolt, but it felt like it took me forever to figure out. They're just getting punched by people. This is crazy to watch. We all struggled to hit this guy. Uh-oh. That was Apex fail to the max right there. Holy cow, what just happened? Wow. All right, I can focus back on what I was doing here. Wow, that was crazy. Gaming Morning Show continues. I am trying to do too much. Let's just put it that way. Okay. We can requeue. We can reset. Interesting. You're watching kind of some real live troubleshooting here, so forgive me. That's cool. I'm learning all sorts of stuff about Restream right now, so forgive me. One thing that's neat, so we use Restream for distributing to all the 3 channels that we're on, and it automatically does follow the moment you put the stream key in. It automatically does follow the directions of like where you tell it to put you. So even if on another section of their software you tell it you actually want to go somewhere else, it won't listen to that, which is advantageous. So I like that. All right, Gaming Morning Show, GMS Gaming Hour. Again, Christopher Bird will join us tomorrow on the show, talk about his latest review for the Washington Post. All right, now I can focus up now. Go here. Wow. Feels like I'm just not landing where I should be. I'm worried. Yeah, I was worried about that.
One down.
Jump right in position.
So do you get a solo? No, the squad's still here. Me having the one arc star is not going to work here. At least there's a weapon.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
Tossing an arc star.
Just missed all those Moe's shots.
Target here.
Making contact with enemy. Brothers, let's move this way. Hostile right here.
We do have a lifeline.
I spy an enemy.
Thanks, brother.
No, give me this.
Anyone up for some shopping?
Shield and gun.
Shield up.
Attention.
You are coming home with me tonight. New kill leader? Interesting. Enemy down.
Oh my gosh. I can't hit anybody with this Mozambique. Oh my gosh, I am so bad. That was awful. I couldn't hit the person with the Mozambique. Oh my gosh. I'm just amazed. I took 13 shots at that person. Nice job, whoever this person is. He knows.
Looks like I'm inside the ring. Let's recover our mate. Let's recover our mate.
Oh my gosh. That poor lifeline. Oh, that's the worst respawn beacon too. I wish you could ping more than just the nearest one. Uh-oh. Nice try. That person gets all sorts of credit from me. Gaming Morning Show 823 on Thursday, October 29th, 2020. It's been a good day so far. We didn't have Sean for all 3 hours, but had him for 2 on Internet Day. What do you want to see that you have never seen from the Internet? What is your earliest memory of the Internet? Dallas Stars have revealed new jerseys, so we talked about that. They're very neon-y. Ted Lasso renewed for Season 3 on Apple TV+. So excited to watch that. It's been its #1 comedy in 50 countries. According to Denise Petsky of Deadline, #1 comedy each week. It's drawn 25% new viewers to the service since the August 14th launch. Has grown its viewership more than 600%. That's amazing. Like, even by streaming numbers, right? Like, that's absolutely impressive. So, kudos to Jason Sudeikis. I really like Jason Sudeikis, and there's been a lot of criticism so far, it seems, for Jim Carrey's version of playing Joe Biden on Saturday Night Live, and that's where I do think both Woody Harrelson and Jason Sudeikis' Joe Biden has been better than Carrey's. I like Jim Carrey a lot. I was super excited when I saw that he was going to play the Democratic candidate for president, but I would have liked to have seen Sudeikis come back, because it's been a while since he's been on the show too. Alas, it was not meant to be.
Drop there.
Where?
Stay out of my way.
Fine.
Never really have liked artillery. Go here.
Let's see what we have.
Yeah, I thought so too, Nintendo. Alright, where's my teammates? One's there. Oh, there's the other guy.
Just what I needed. Throwing jump drive.
Yeah, Sudeikis, and it's been a while since, he's played
That's optics here.
uh,
Range.
Biden. So maybe it's just kind of one of those things where it's like
Shops open for business.
memory not top of mind, that kind of thing. I also wonder if, Alec Baldwin playing
My favorite
President
kind
Trump
of look.
on
The kind
Saturday
of
Night
all
Live
mine.
made them want to go with another big name. But they made the right choice bringing Maya Rudolph back to play Kamala Harris, too. Because during the Democratic primary, her representation of the California senator,
Blood already.
absolutely fantastic. Like, hilarious. So, yeah. Ooh, that's a triple take.
Triple take here.
You and Jay should get together. It'd be like two sticks in the mud.
Went to re-download Apex. You sound like me. I hadn't played this game in forever. I just got to the point where I was struggling to get kills. So I actually posted this the other day. There is a clip that I got from this show of me getting a 9-kill game, which is absurd for me. And it was a big deal for me just because I had one game where, or one stretch of games where I was playing with some friends who I originally had started playing Apex with. And I had 1 kill in 20 games, 20 plus games. So I quit playing this game because I just had the major yips. Like, it just wasn't gonna, I wasn't gonna get any better. And I was so much better at Warzone that I wanted to play that. Oh man, you move fast. Well, unless it was someone upstairs. So that's why I hadn't played it forever, but I really like this game. I've always liked this game. And I found it interesting too that I was watching a stream and someone said that, you know, by and large Shroud thinks this is the best BR out there, which, you know, everyone's opinion is just an opinion, but man, to hear something like that kind of praise come from such a great FPS player as Shroud, like, I mean, you can't take that, you know, without some sort of
supply bin there.
Some sort of like compliment, right? This should be unlooted. This is my favorite place to land on Kings Canyon because you can get a good amount of loot. These buildings all have something. That big building has something. There's the 3 bins up here. You can go into this bunker. There's the far side, right? And so you have the opportunity to kind of get a whole bunch of stuff. That's a car line. I do have an extended energy mag. But yeah, when you finally do get it, let me know. And I'll play for sure. So Nintendo nerds, they had a YouTube channel. It's still there, so they still have a YouTube channel. But they're going to be streaming more and more on Twitch now, which is exciting. So be sure to follow Nintendo Nerds on Twitch. And Nintendo, I don't think I have links active, but if you want to post yes or no, I assume your Twitch channel is Nintendo Nerds.
Hop up here. Select fire.
They're next on my list.
Let's see what we have. Helmet here. Level 2.
2x4. I'm good. What do I have that I don't need?
Sniper stock here. Level 2.
It's 25% of my hard drive space, for sure. Yeah, it's super rough when, you know, there's a game that you want to play, and the same thing with COD. Like, between this game and COD, like, it's all of the hard drive space. So can I thieve things out of a care package? That'd be pretty awesome. Well, nothing. Yes, I can. Once they're open, you can grab stuff from them. That's great. I don't think I have any batteries. Oh, there's a Kraber. Ooh, I'm so bad at that, though. I need some energy ammo. Oh, congratulations on getting the S pre-order. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm still gonna stay PlayStation. Though we talked about this a couple of times on the show. You know, Sean and I are both PlayStation loyal, and most of the friends in my closest circle are PlayStation loyal.
Closed door over there. Forget it. Let's go here. Don't drive in position.
Ooh, can I cancel it that way? That's interesting. Didn't know if I could.
Don't drive out.
So we're gonna stay that way, but biggest difference, it seemed, between PlayStation 4 and the Xbox was the PlayStation 4. They kept it very true to games first, right? Whereas the Xbox tried to be more of like the whole entertainment. Like it wanted to control everything about entertainment for the household. And I actually liked that idea about the Xbox initially. I would have bought an Xbox One because I could say things like, hey, you know, change to ESPN, and it would change to ESPN. Like, I kind of nerded out on that. But it turns out that that wasn't the right play, because people spending money on a next-gen game console seemingly want to have, you know, the best gaming experience. So it didn't play. Ooh, I got my daily treasure pack. Alright, there's nothing else up here I think I need. Now, the one thing that I want this game to come up with, outside of Bloodhound, which Bloodhound's, you know, mechanic and all that stuff is actually really good, is I want them to have a UAV. Especially because when I play the game on stream, I would like to have a little bit faster pace. I do like this game being designed so that you can both, you know, quote-unquote W key and also play slowly and have a chance to win. Like, I find this game tremendously balanced. I don't think I need it. Need shield cells. Okay.
Nice choice. You got good taste.
I really like throwables, but I need all the shield cells. Okay, so I got 3 times on both of these, right? No, just that one. Alright, what's our plan? Someone make us a plan. Only have 30 crafting materials. That's another big care package though. Oh no, that's a replicator. I don't think there's anything I need. Take that. I always rather have med kits than syringes.
Syringe here.
I'm not good enough to, you know, heal step by step.
Only the best for my friends.
So I need to have like shield batteries and those kind of things. Otherwise, I'm not gonna have much success. Were you here in the second hour, Nintendo? Did you hear the interview we had about the Ford F-150 and the video game influence that it sounds like not just the Ford, but like a lot of trucks are having? Because that was pretty cool with Phoebe Wall-Howard of the Detroit Free Press. Come on, purple.
Don't mind if I do.
So I do this. When I don't have anything that I really need. Oh, I'm shooting at people. Some just fall. Didn't I throw out an arc star though?
We're already inside the next ring. There better be some good loot around here.
Nope, I threw out an old. That's weird. Alright, what's our plan, boys? I'm gonna look over here because I wonder if people are gonna be coming in from the storm. Yeah.
Target there. Ooh, care package on the way. I like the sound of that. Frag out. Grenade out. Frag out.
Can you mark him? Nope, apparently not. Yep, he is here. Well, then that's my guy. Thank you.
Replicator incoming.
Enemy real close. About time we got a fight.
Throwing an arc star. Thermite out. Open up shop and shut him down.
That guy is glitching. Holy cow. Oh, yes.
You are coming home with me tonight.
That was better than I thought it would be.
I saw someone and I don't.
Shooting.
As a... Oh, jeez.
Reloading. I have eyes on the enemy. Recharging shields.
Rings right there. So close.
Recharging my shield.
I think someone got that Kraber.
Reloading.
Shields are low. Recharging.
Dropping like flies. Got trouble here. Reloading.
Okay, what's our plan, boys?
Rings around the corner and we've got 30 seconds.
Whole squad's taking a turn now. Using a med.
Tossing jump drive. Healing. 10 seconds until shops open for business. Mama's got you now.
In progress.
Ring. Move it. Now. Rapid emitting. Oh, care package. Sweet. Must go faster.
Jump drive set.
There's a jump tower over there.
Okay. Yeah, at least crossplay is set up for us now. So when you do get your Xbox Series S,
What do you think is over here?
you know, we can play. Whereas that was one thing that I think also hurt Apex quite a bit was, oh dang it, I missed that. Was no crossplay. Why are we going over there? Oh no. Not exactly sure why we're choosing to go outside of the ring. Oh my gosh.
Jump drive set.
Where are you looking at? Oh, nice work.
Two squads away from my win, amigos.
Setting up shop.
Heals or throwables. Heals or
Enemies right
throwables.
here. Enemy spotted over there. I'm going in. Bad guys, let's do this.
Grenade out.
Oh, that's on us. Oh no. Oh no.
Someone out there.
Enemy here. Tossing an arc star. Right in position.
Where am I? Where am I?
They're not getting back up from that.
We're all out.
give him cover. No, this. Nice work. I don't think I did much there. I also didn't think I realized how low he is. I wonder if, did I even have 200 damage? I didn't do much in that one, but we won. Another victory. Yeah, 136. $8:44 West Coast time, 8:44 on the West, 11:44 on the East. Gaming Morning Show continues. I am Ryan. You can follow us. Something we do not have on the internet that I think we would, accountability. It's true. It's truth. Truth, as Sean would say. It's good to see you. Do you want a trivia question? Since you're here, I'd love to give you one. Let's do some trivia. I will give you the option of picking a trivia category, and I will give you a trivia question, and you can answer it. I like playing trivia. Have you ever been to like a trivia night? Back when we used to be able to go places. Have you ever been to like a pub and then they have a trivia night? I remember those. All right, let's play some trivia. Arts, history, or geography? Let us know in the chat which category you want, and I will throw some your way. Tomorrow, like I said, Christopher Bird joins us from the Washington Post. We'll talk about Promessa, a game that he reviewed recently in the Washington Post. Writer primarily and lead video game critic over there. Ted Lasso renewed for a season 3. Dallas Stars have brand new jerseys, and there's strong demand for the iPhone 12 Pro, which reportedly surprisingly to me, surprised them, the developers over at Apple. All right, our trivia question: what did the Pony Express transport to California? Let us know in the chat. We're right near where I like to drop. Right there's artillery.
Let's land here. Eyes on the prize.
All right, we got mail as a guest from Hofbrew. Especially the host. It's amazing what I can't remember from someday when we hopefully can use this show as an opportunity for people interested to get experience producing. Oh my gosh, we are so screwed. There's no way I'm gonna be able to beat these guys. Get together. Okay. Yep. Why did you go out there? If I assumed. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, we were screwed. Yeah, he didn't do anything wrong. Communications. Sorry, I was doing too many things, Hofbrew. The Pony Express indeed delivered mail. All right, your arts question. In what key is Johann Pachelbel's famous canon? That's what we were... No, it was because I couldn't remember what we were talking about. Yes, the hosts are the worst, right? I've trivia hosted before on a game night. That was actually one thing that I really like about doing trivia is being the host. But that said, I definitely am more into playing trivia. You see our arts question. What key is Johann Pachelbel's famous canon? Question. Let us know in the chat your answer. Thanks to everyone joining us. This is Gaming Morning Show. We're your favorite morning radio show that plays games instead of music. So just think of, what you used to hear on Z100 or whatever. Play all the hits, yesterday's favorites, 106.7, The Eagle, that kind of stuff. Instead of playing music, we play games. Skeleton's a guest from Hofbrew. In the 8 o'clock hour, a lot of times we'll do like the GMS gaming hour, which is what we're doing now. Where there's a little more focus on the gameplay, but we still stay tuned into some of the basic things like doing a trivia. We'll do Google Feud occasionally, and you can find us on Facebook Gaming, YouTube, Twitch, and at gamingmorningshow.tv too. So really, anywhere you want to find us. We had an interview earlier in the show. We talked about the F-150 being influenced by video games with Phoebe Wall-Howard of the Detroit Free Press. Tomorrow, we're going to have Christopher Bird on from the Washington Post to talk about Promisa. So this whole thing is designed to basically be a promotional tool for other streamers. Be sure to check Nintendo Nerds out. Nintendo Nerds in the chat earlier, twitch.tv/Nintendo Nerds. I'm also really into the Game Fanatics. Had a chance to listen to a podcast this morning, at least start it. And I'm going to give you the link for that in the chat or with my voice. Okay, by the answer for the way, by the way, Hofbrew, before you go, if it's not too late, is the key is D. The key was D. All right, go in here. I can do one more. If anyone wants a geography question, let me know in the chat. I'd be happy to pass along a geography question. They have the Full Circle podcast, and then they have the last checkpoint, the final checkpoint podcast, and that's the one I listened to this morning. I don't like. There's a glitch over here where like I keep trying to throw that thing, and if I go long, it puts it behind. It's very annoying. So yeah, check out the GameFanatics.com, and we're just excited to have lots of people on the show. The gaming part is definitely the least fun part, but if you want to give us a follow, we definitely appreciate it. What I get? I got a Mastiff. Okay. And the nice thing too is we're working on getting more co-hosts too, so we'll have more people on. There should never be a time where you're watching the show and it's just me playing games. We might play games in the final hour because there's a game we want to check out or something like that, but most of the time, that's not the case. So yeah, if you want a geography question, let us know. We will do the trivia once we have, a viewership of at least like 10 consistently. We'll start doing giveaways with trivia. So it'll be very kind of traditional radio style. That's my background. I was a broadcaster and am a broadcaster for the last 20 years or so. But we focus on kind of that radio style, and one thing that was super popular in my morning radio days was you qualify by winning a trivia thing, and then at the end of the month we give away fabulous prizes. The prize is not fabulous. That's a joke from the Bobby V show back in the day. I think our lifeline might be AFK. Unfortunate. I really like the alternator in this game. It's he knows too, yeah. Yeah, they're toast. Let's go. Are we in the zone? We're not.
Let's use that jump tower. I bet we'll find something good here.
Oh.
45 seconds until the ring closes.
Oh no. Well,
But not one. Let's go.
I'm going because I fell.
We've got 30 seconds to be somewhere else if we don't want to get cooked.
Where'd they go?
I spy an enemy.
Oh. Where'd he go? Jump, jump! I couldn't get away. I was stuck. I was slowed. Oh no. Alright, well, thanks for being here. Gaming Morning Show 8:52. We'll play one more game, and we'll call it a day. Appreciate everyone who stopped by. Saw 6 of you in the chat. That was awesome. And appreciate everyone who's been able to watch today on Gaming Morning Show. Those Dallas jerseys, I'll show them to you one more time. Oh, no, I can't because, yeah, our streaming computer today has had some issues bringing up anything but just running the stream. So it can't do that, but I will share them in the chat if I can. I can. I just have to go here and go here and go here. But they're pretty cool. They're like black with neon, really bright neon green. It's a little bit of a departure from traditional uniforms where the color, the team's primary color, kind of always stays the constant, right? And so Dallas definitely changed the primary color of their uniforms, which, you know, they usually have a green. And this neon green is definitely not the same hue or color code or whatever you would call it. But they're definitely remarkable, meaning they are worth making a remark. That's Seth Godin, right? Dun, 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 dun. Hosts. I did like Hofbrew. Hosts are why I hate trivia. It was a joke. Laugh. Sorry. Sorry, Hofbrew. My bad. Here's the link to the interviewee we had earlier, Phoebe Wall-Howard, auto industry reporter. You can follow her. Phoebe said on Twitter. And then the GMS Gaming Hour. A little more focus on the gameplay. Also, at the end of the day, too, the other thing that I like about doing the gaming hour is, you know, we are not going to be successful with our skill set doing streaming just with the idea of trying to play video games at a high level, right? Like, that's just not something that I'm ever going to be good enough at. Sean likely could if he had more time. So instead, you know, we focus on just using this kind of as the filler in between segments, because then we can bring in guests and we can talk interviews, those kind of things. That's the fun stuff for me. And the more promotion that we can have, the more co-hosts that we can have, the more exciting it'll be. Okay, please be my teammate who got these.
First blood. That was quick. Activating jump drive. We're already in the next ring. Good. More time to live.
Ooh, yeah. I like that. Should I be worried that I hear someone land?
Open up shop and shut it down.
Come on, big shield. Oh. Oh, someone's ready. They're not down there, but they're down there.
Yes.
Well, I'm going. It's internet day.
There's someone over there. Grenade out. Enemy there.
That's. I didn't know we had a wraith.
Enemy over there.
Alright, we need that. All this stuff. And that. I need any energy ammo, right?
We're already in the next ring. More time. Open up. Stand down.
Don't need that. Totally take that.
Mama's got a brand new bag in it.
Yeah, so I got the right things. Basically just need energy ammo.
I need energy ammo.
Rewards in that care package could be a deciding variable.
Okay, so it took off. No, I want to turn it off.
I will take that.
God, the unresponsiveness sometimes. Are we on the balloon? Did we fly away?
Thank you.
Let's go here.
Yes.
Any energy ammo? Any energy ammo?
Heavy ammo here.
Okay, I am yellow. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for my stick.
Shops open, boys and girls.
No shield, there's another battery. Any energy ammo? Oh my gosh. Okay, well these will work. I even have the extended mag though, man. I have so many batteries. Okay, I'm gonna share.
Hooked you up. I got your back. Sorry, never mind.
Oh,
Don't forget who hooked you up.
sorry, chat. I was looking that way. Okay, let's go up to her. Use this rope. It's nice to see some of the memory coming back.
I need energy ammo.
Energy ammo here.
Yes. Aren't you sweet? Thank you.
Your gratitude is acknowledged. Very well.
Lovely idea.
I suspect we will find them.
Setting up
Charge tower here. Good.
charge tower here. Never say no to a picnic.
Just throwables. Okay.
Charge tower here. Never say no to a pick me up. Lovely idea.
Yes.
That guy's driving me nuts. My God. Oh, God dang it. He just outplayed me real good.
That was the last one. Nice work.
Man, I could not use that triple take from that close. I would have been better off having just the default sight on it.
Once I eliminate the others. You are fortunate we're on the same team.
Yeah, that'd be better. That's one thing I'm just not good at, is close up with.
Healing my wounds.
Recharging my shields. Recharging my shields.
Phoenix, get here.
Need to recharge my shields. Heavy ammo. Prowler SMG here. Got an Evo shield.
There you go.
Phoenix, get here.
Healing. Enemy over there. Don't let them see you.
Making contact with enemy. Moving here.
Taking fire. Enemy that way.
Throwing thermite.
Not sure. I think someone's trying to leave. Recharging shields. Jump drive.
Administering medical.
Enemy down.
Taking fire. Enemy right here.
Don't die. Yeah, it was a bad choice. Nice try though.
We should go here.
Replicator incoming. Reloading.
That's the 1 second. We got this. Pretty sure someone's got a shot on me.
Oh no.
I need medical aid.
Nice. No shields? Are you serious? Batteries.
Mama's got a brand new bag. Jump drive in position. Recharging my shield. Lost one. We're on our own now.
Enemy down.
Recharging my shield. Hold on, I need to heal.
Ah, I tried. Oof, that was tense. I zoned out again, chat. We tried. I shouldn't have used that triple take. I couldn't hit any shots with it. Alright. Well, we tried. Oh my gosh. My heart hurts so bad. Oh, that was intense. Oh, man. Alright, well, we'll be back tomorrow. It's already 9:12. We ran long. Bye, chat. We'll see you tomorrow. Gaming Morning Show. 6 to 9 a.m.